Welcome back, everyone, to the Best Football Plays YouTube channel. Today is Monday. Unfortunately, it's March 31st. Back bringing us some more MLB plays for you guys on the Monday slate. Before we get started, 2-2 day. Had a 4-1 day on Saturday. The Braves lost 1-0. Brutal. Now they're down 2-0 against the Padres. This team cannot score any runs. And it's brutal because I really love that 5-0 day. But we had the 4-1 day yesterday, 2-2 today. Royals money line. Not much to talk about. They can't hit. They can't hit, and when they do get people on, they can't get clutch hits. They had the bases loaded in the 8th inning, and the only run they brought in, I believe, was a walk from Hunter Renfroe. They had strikeout, pop-up with the bases loaded. Brutal for the Royals today. Tanner Bybee, he was good. He wasn't great, but Michael Wacha didn't have his stuff. I mean, he only allowed a couple runs, but he was getting into deep counts, a lot of fouls, a lot of 10-pitch counts, just not a good day for Michael Wacha on the mound. Seattle hit under 3.5. They only scored 1 run in the first 5 innings. Good pick there. Bobby Witt got a single, then he struck out in the final at-bat in the bottom of the 9th. So had a couple hits that maybe they get through, maybe they don't, but only one base for him. And then Jacob deGrom called this one almost perfectly. Under 15.5 outs. He had, I think, 72 pitches, and they just pulled him after 5 innings because they didn't want to hurt him. So that's good. Hopefully you did get the 15.5. I saw a lot of people talking about 14.5, 15.5 on Twitter, but I got the 15.5, so I'm taking the win for it. 2-2 day on the MLB side. Let's go talk about some more baseball tomorrow. 2 game picks, 2 player props, and a home run parlay for the people. I have not forgotten about the home run parlay. It is in. Phone's blowing up right now. Angels going up against the Cardinals. Going to be the first play of the day. If you remember me from last season, we have my favorite player on the mound, Miles McCollum. This guy is a cash cow. He is a white whale for either home run props, over 1.5 bases, under total outs, you name it, over 2.5 ERA. This is the guy to look at. One of the worst pitchers in the MLB, had one of the worst seasons in the MLB statistically last year, Patrick Corbin. Ever heard of him? The Nationals. Oh, by the way, the Nationals, 1-2 start. If this team scores 7, 8, 9 runs per game, we're going to the playoffs. If we don't, we're going to lose 7-6 in every single game. It's going to be brutal. Starting 5, really good. Bullpen, atrocious. Starting lineup, pretty good. All the way up and down, that's not bad. Bullpen is horrendous. So we won today. That all matters. 1-2. We got to win on the board for this game. Miles McCollum on the mound. Patrick Corbin, thank God he's off the Nationals. Miles McCollum was battling Patrick Corbin last season for ERA and most hits given up in a season, and I do think Miles McCollum topped him at the very last game. But last year for Miles McCollum, 10-11 record, 5.35 ERA, 1.28 WHIP. WHIP not bad for how poor he pitched most games, but it was 3+ runs given up for Miles McCollum almost every single outing. Tyler Anderson on the mound for the Angels, not the best arm, but definitely not the worst arm. Maybe a couple runs in this one he gives up against the Cardinals. The Cardinals' bats haven't been great over the last several seasons. They're not too bad to start this season, but the Angels haven't been hitting well either. You see the 1 run per game. They're not scoring a lot of runs. This is the time. If they're going to get hot, this is the pitcher to do it against Miles McCollum. I want to take the Angels on the first 5 money line. I'm not going to do the whole game. I think Tyler Anderson straight up beats Miles McCollum. I need Mike Trout or Jorge Soler to hit me a home run going up against Miles McCollum, and we're in the clear. I think they can. I think they can win this 2-1 in the first 5, or if it's Miles McCollum, 11-1 in favor of the Angels. So we're going to go Angels first 5. Money line for the first play. Second play, all gray, disgusting graphic, but that's all right. Tigers going up against the Seattle Mariners. Seattle Mariners, I believe they escaped with a win today, again against the Athletics, 2-1. This team cannot hit whatsoever. I mean, it's the exact same team from last year. They can't put the bat on the ball. I think it was a 2-run shot from Julio that gave them a win. The Tigers are a very good team. I think the Tigers will once again probably make the playoffs. The lineup's good. The starting rotation is not bad at all. They got pissed on by the Dodgers. Well, guess what? Every team's going to get pissed on by the Dodgers. This is their real first series of the entire MLB season. They need to get a win. They're 0-3. They're going to get a win in this game, and we're getting a plus money. Please and thank you. Who do we have? Oh, Jackson Jobe on the mound. Jackson Jobe last season. I have the numbers here in front of me. They're going to give him the go. They're going to put him in the starting lineup. In the regular season last year, 4 innings pitched. They brought him up for 2 games against the White Sox and the Rays. 4 innings pitched, no earned runs, only 1 hit allowed. Postseason wasn't great against the Guardians, but that's postseason for a rookie, and he only pitched 4 games in the MLB that year. So that's more on the Tigers' fault for doing that. But he's going up against Emerson Hancock in this game. Emerson, 25-year-old, not the best stats. Last season, 4.75 ERA, 4-4. He's got a home run problem. He had 12 games last year, gave up 12 home runs. 1 home run per game. Not going to get the job done probably at the MLB level. I'm taking the Tigers here plus 100. I know it's a question mark with Jackson Jobe, but this Tigers team is way, way, way better than Seattle. So I'm going to take them at plus money, get their first win of the season as the play. Let's go to the player props for tomorrow. We are going to take Ryan Mountcastle of the Orioles over 1.5 bases. We are going up against Sean Newcomb. Sean Newcomb's been bounced around the league quite a bit. He started with the Braves in 2017, had 6 years there. Cubs in the Athletics last year. Athletics, he played 7 games in 2023, 2024. 1 win each season. He had a 6.30 ERA last year. The numbers for his career, they're just not good. He's not an MLB pitcher. Sorry to say it. He's been at this level. He's tried starting pitching. He's tried middle relief pitching. He's even tried being a closer. The numbers just aren't there. 1.47 whip, 4.51 ERA in his career. 216 earned runs in 175 games played. It's going to be a left on right battle here for Ryan Newcomb. We're going to get the fastball, which Ryan Newcomb loves to smash. Last year, 306 batting average going up against lefties, 13 extra base hits. Now, I don't think Ryan Mountcastle hits a home run. I'm going to take someone else to hit a home run today. I think we're going to get a rip down the line here for a double with Ryan Mountcastle. The ball just doesn't get up going up against lefties. You see the 13 extra base hits, maybe a couple singles, maybe a double down the line, but I do think this is the best play in that game. So I'm going to go over 1.5 bases against Sean Newcomb. I think the O's might tear up Sean Newcomb as well, so we'll see on that one. But we get the fastball 47% of the time, so I'm going to take him over 1.5 bases. And for the final play of the day, David Peterson going up against the Miami Marlins. The Miami Marlins finished up a series with the Pittsburgh Pirates. I think they took 3. I want to say they took 3, and it was all from the bullpen. David Peterson last season, if you're a Mets fan, started the year pretty good. Middle of the season was great. Back end of the year, not so great. Over 15.5 outs though in this game because Miami, if you watch that series going up against Pittsburgh, they hardly touched the starters. There was no damage done hardly against the Pittsburgh Pirates starters. All of the damage was done with the bullpen of the Pirates, and that bullpen might be even worse than the Nationals this season. We're going to get sinker, changeup, slider. He's got a healthy mix of pitches. He keeps people rocking, and I do think the Miami Marlins are a lot of swing and miss in this game. Limit walks for David Peterson, big thing here. The Miami Marlins over the last 3 games, only 3 walks. Over 15.5 outs. If he's not walking people and the Miami Marlins are not walking, this one's going to be easy. I'm going to take him over 15.5 outs as the play. I don't think Miami's going to touch the starting. I think Miami will, maybe get to the bullpen of the Mets. But the only reason Miami scored runs in that series against Pittsburgh was because the Pittsburgh bullpen is that bad. So I'm going to take over 15.5 outs here for David Peterson as the final player. For the home run play, and we're going to do hits parlay as well, Jorge Soler to hit a home run in his game. We have Riley Green to hit a home run is his game. I remember I said Emerson Hancock, we're going to get a left-on-right battle. If you remember Green from last season, it was a fastball-only kind of guy, and you cannot take him going up against left-handed pitchers. So this has to be done in the first or the second at-bat for him. I'm still pretty confident in it. I still think he can do it. If he gets a left-on-left battle, you can forget about it. I mean, he's got like a 160 average. I think it was last season. So this has to be a left-on-right battle. For Jorge Soler, that is the Angels game, and he's going to be hitting on the 4-hole. I am pretty confident in the Angels to take that game in the first 5. I'm looking for him to put us up in the first 5 innings. I think he hits a home run. He's been pretty good over the last 2 games. Couple hits, 5 at-bats, 2 hits, RBI. People aren't really throwing him. He's got 2 walks over the last 2 games as well. Jorge Soler's been around the block. I mean, this guy, he's played for the Cubs, the Royals, the Marlins, the Braves, the Giants, the Braves, now down the Angels. Like, this guy's been passed around the entire league, but I feel like he's been decent everywhere he goes. He's always a power hitter, and he's always a extra base kind of guy. So I'm going to take him over the home run in that game going up against the Cardinals. So we have Jorge Soler and Riley Green to hit home run. Don't know what the plus is because the player props are not out. Also going to do a hits parlay. Ryan Mountcastle, I think he gets us a hit. Corey Seager, that's a left-on-right battle going up against Brady Singer. Brady Singer now with the Reds, I believe. Now with the Reds, he was kind of shaky with the Royals. I'm kind of surprised that the Royals, got rid of him. He pitched, I'm almost positive he pitched on the USA team a year ago, and he's kind of a young guy, so I'm kind of surprised that they let him walk. But first game jitters for the young kid, Brady Singer, not so young anymore, but he's youngish for the MLB. I think Corey Seager, first at-bat, we get that done. So that hit parlay, trying to get it to like plus 100 or minus 110. We'll see what the numbers come out at, but that home run parlay should be, plus 3,000 or 4,000, which would be really nice for us. But guys, let's not say goodbye. Let's go to the recap. I'm way behind. Throwing that ladder or throwing that home run parlay and hit parlay messed me up a little bit. But we're going to take the Angels first 5 money line going up against Miles McCollum. We're going to take the Tigers money line going up against the Mariners. Going to be plus money there. Ryan Mountcastle over 1.5 bases. Going up against Sean Newcomb. I think that's a really good play there. And then David Peterson over 15.5 outs. Just don't walk anybody, and we got the win there. Guys, it's going to do it. For the MLB picks and props for Monday, March 31st slate games. So you guys enjoy the content. Please drop this video and subscribe to below. See you guys next video, and thanks for watching.